Yo, 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 what's going on there, everybody? This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey.
No hand claps this time. See, I'll pause and wait for the hand claps, and then you don't do it. Yeah, we gotta get this intro together. I need to know what night she doing hand claps and what night she not doing hand claps.
I didn't know
But
what was going
anyway,
on.
anyway, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay, aka OTR Messiah, aka was down and out Jay. Last week I wasn't feeling good, Jay, but this week I'm back, Jay, and now y'all got full time Jay.
Okay, Mike Drop is here. He just having technical difficulties right now, but he is here. So we'll reconvene with him in a little bit. But I'm still laughing at you saying that if you thought Buddy from last week was your replacement, you ain't never missed another show. Oh,
Man, I saw that and I was like, oh hell no. I'm getting on from now on. Even if I
so
got bullet holes in me, I'm coming on.
So, welcome everybody to this special Wednesday night OTR podcast. This is episode 208, and the title of tonight's episode is "Was Sami Zayn screwed?" with 1,000 question marks. Now,
A thousand
that's gonna
ain't
be our
enough.
main topic of the night, but we're gonna start out with something that I have been calling for weeks, and we finally got Maxine Dupree joining the
Oh yeah.
Vision. What was your thoughts about that?
I'm okay. I'm not mad that she joined the Vision. I'm just mad at the ending and the outcome of her joining the Vision. That
You
was
know
some
what I'm mad about.
bullshit.
You know what
That
I'm
was
mad
some
about.
bullshit. I just said that was some bullshit, man.
Looking like a
But
damn fake ass living dom.
but I'm trying to keep my eyes on the overall prize, right? Damn, I'm
Which
rhyming today. That's what I'm talking about.
and what's
And
the
and
overall prize?
overall, the overall is the Street Profits beating the Vision again at SummerSlam to take those tag team titles back.
Was Luna CAFC. He said they have anyone joining the Vision nowadays. I mean, not really. They've been plotting on Maxine joining for the longest time.
No,
Um,
he right. He right. They got anybody joining.
nah, see the thing is the people that are joining actually make sense. Everybody's young. Vision. It makes sense.
Mm.
And right now it's looking like Paul Heyman is making them somewhat prove themselves to get his services back.
Yeah, have you noticed how um Braun Breaker kind of like his character is kind of diminishing from being a
Hmm.
leader to just being like a group member now.
Yep. There is no
Honestly,
true leader. Paul Heyman's the
honestly, if
leader.
any, yeah, Paul Heyman. I was about to even say Logan Paul since he's hurt.
And low key, kind of to me, it looks like they kind of it's like they trying to like in a way make Theory the leader because now he got the girlfriend, and he was the one in the center when all three of them was standing there. He holding her while they holding their belts,
I
and then
mean,
he was the one talking to Paul Heyman all the time.
Yeah,
he is
We
the
haven't seen Braun
veteran
Breaker
out of
talk to
the
Paul
three.
Heyman in forever.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't. I don't honestly now. I don't see Bronson Reed coming back and being a part of the Vision.
I do. I
You
still
think he'll
do.
turn on the Vision?
I don't
I
know if
think the
he'll turn
vision
on the
gonna turn.
Vision.
I think the vision gonna turn on him.
Either way, he'll be a babyface coming out of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what are y'all's thoughts on the Vision pretty much having to prove themselves again to Paul Heyman to get his seal of approval?
I mean,
uh,
go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like it's kind of like a good shift for them. Seeing that they kept failing, and Paul Heyman, he don't really run a group full of failures. So now nowadays it's like it seems like that's the route that they got to go. If they'll just listen to them, the moment that they try to do their own thing, is that they never succeeded. But when Paul Heyman calls the shots and tell them exactly what they need to do, that's where they find success.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. I think it's kind of hitting the reset button on the vision, right?
Hmm.
And they're kind of revamping them in a certain way. Not their image, but I guess you could say their image because, like you said, all the older guys that were part of the vision are gone right now. So it's the younger guys. But in a bad way, I kind of feel like they set the vision back a lot
Yeah.
because the vision was. Oh, excuse me. Vision was supposed to be that group that was running Monday Night Raw.
Hmm.
They're supposed to be that unstoppable group that nobody could touch. Braun Breaker was competing for the World Heavyweight Championships and what I mean, these titles and stuff, and now he's a tag team champion.
Yeah.
So
Two
that
time.
that's a big yeah, but still that's a big step back.
And if you look at the shift, like, and believe it or not, in that group, Austin Theory, technically, even though they're like around the same age, Austin Theory is the old head in that group because he's been in on the main roster for the longest.
That's what I just said before you popped on. I said he's the veteran out of the group.
Yeah. So it makes sense for him to take on that mantle as the self-proclaimed leader.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I still don't
Now,
like the fact that they won the titles that quick, but
Yeah.
some people rumors are they saying that Bianca might be getting ready to be due, so that's why they lost. So could be off TV. I don't
uh,
know how true. I don't know how true that is.
I
that
mean,
would
if you think about it, it makes sense. Like I said, they're gonna win those titles back at SummerSlam. So she's having the baby that gives them more than enough time to, get his time at home and everything like that, and then make it back to take those titles again.
yeah.
So Luna, he brought up the Judgment Day, and I actually have a question. Well, one of the topics actually was um what is it? Will the Judgment Day come to an end at SummerSlam? We know SummerSlam, at least for the last couple years, is where Judgment Day really does their breakups or their turns. And then we have a question from Michael. This question says, uh, what are your thoughts on why they won't give Raquel a title?
Ah,
The
man,
reason why they
listen.
won't give her a title is because they're trying to build up the tension within the Judgment Day. She was so busy
Yeah.
worried about it was literally 2-on-1, Living Roxanne versus EO, even though she got the drop on them. Raquel's so worried about them. I saw that soul snatcher coming from a mile away when she had her
Hmm.
back turned.
Hmm.
They're doing that to build up tension because the fact that Raquel is so worried about them, she's not focused on herself. She probably could have beat Sol Ruka if she wasn't focused on what was going on outside the ring.
Well, one, I noticed like she didn't even try to do a Tejada bomb, which that gave me a sole indicator that yeah, she wasn't
Yeah.
gonna win. And the whole fact that they're comparing her to Kevin Nash when Kevin Nash was running with Shawn Michaels as Big Daddy Cool, that gives me an indication like he had to step away in order for him to shine. So they're kind of running that same course. Now, SummerSlam, as far as a breakup, Liv
All right.
loses,
Mm-hmm.
she crashes out, and it starts with Roxanne.
Do you think she loses straight up, or do you think she loses because of an attempted Judgment Day interference that goes
Nope.
wrong?
My theory is different. My theory is Liv loses because Raquel and Roxanne turn on her.
Mm,
There's always, if you think about Judgment Day in the tradition, like you said, there's always been a big turn. It doesn't make sense for JD to turn on Dom. It makes more sense for Raquel and God damn, why I always keep forgetting that
Roxanne.
girl's name? Roxanne. It makes sense for them to
It,
turn
I,
on Liv.
it makes sense to me for them to turn if she wins,
Nah, it makes sense for them to
and
turn and cost her the title.
it could either or,
I
but
can
I
see.
would
I
rather
feel like if they end up costing her the title, then the turn might come the Monday after.
Think about how much time we got before SummerSlam, right? Think about the build up that they can do with the animosity from now until SummerSlam that will cause them to turn on her and her to lose that title.
True.
That's what I
Well,
see. I see them playing on that.
I feel like because WWE they like to swerve us a lot, and I feel like they're trying to make us believe that Roxanne's going to be the one to turn, but I really feel like it's going to be Raquel if there is one. Raquel's going to
Mhm.
be the one. Um,
But would you okay. And then what, they go on this feud for a number one contender?
nah, sh- I think Liv's going to win, and I think the turn comes the Monday after,
Mm.
Mm. Okay.
and then Raquel demands a shot at Liv for the title, but Roxanne is still rocking with Liv for a little bit, maybe even through that title match, but then Roxanne eventually will turn.
Okay.
Yeah, JD's not turning on Dom. Honestly, the men are a non-factor in the Judgment Day right now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They over there
Yeah.
dealing with Danhausen stealing his jerseys and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Listen. I knew the Judgment Day was done when they started putting them in segments with Dan Houser.
Oh yeah. Anytime they start going comic, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, they went comedy with our truth and they stayed around for another 5 years.
They shouldn't have.
But you see how fast that went though.
Mhm. So next topic of the night is how do y'all feel about Jimmy Uso standing up for himself, stepping up, saying it's his turn to start doing his own thing?
It's about time.
It's a
Even though he
great
even
play
he
on
still
the
got he still got Jacob looking out for him because Jacob definitely threw LA Knight into that brick wall.
but that's the thing. And remember I had said it like 2 weeks ago. Jacob Jacob and Jimmy, they were always cool. It was Jay that was the issue on why.
Yo punk ass Jay.
Hey,
So
well,
if you want my opinion, and you really want my opinion, I
Of course we
think
do.
that I think Jimmy Uso versus Trick Williams at SummerSlam, and I think Jimmy's taking the title.
mm,
But they're already teasing Mello and Trick. Trick over here
I,
pimp
di-
slapping them and doing all kinds of
I
stuff.
get that, but you watch how fast they swerve and they turn. I don't see Jimmy taking the belt off of Penta. I still think Chad Gable versus Penta at SummerSlam. So, and I think Chad Gable takes that. So I'm
mhm.
thinking that something's going to happen, and they're going to write Jimmy into that, and Jimmy's taking that title off of Trick.
Do you think it
I
would
can
be a
see that.
disservice to him if he won it in like a multi-man match instead of
No,
straight up one-on-one?
No,
no, no.
mm-mm. Not when it's mid card.
Yeah,
But it's his first title, singles title.
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. I was about to say, no, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I would love it. And
It,
I
it
like the
really all
fact
depends on just how he performs in that match, like how that match turns out. Like I feel like triple
Mhm.
threat match is definitely one of those ones where it makes it more interesting. When you get to the fatal four way, you could kind of, you know, play it how it's gonna be just because of who's in the ring, who's outside the ring, who's in the when they do that flip flop. So fatal four ways, I wouldn't want to see that. Him being his first win, but a triple threat match, yeah, I think that'd be good.
I
Truth
agree.
said poor Mello.
I mean, it's not over for Melo. I could see
No,
Melo end up shifting over to Raw sooner or later.
Good because
I,
we keep putting everybody on SmackDown. They running out of spots.
they need the help. That's why.
Yeah, facts.
So you brought up the IC title. So there's a 7-man gauntlet match for the IC title on Monday. I assume we all have Chad Gable winning that.
Yep,
I don't
I
know.
definitely have.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all feel this way, but something I don't trust Penta. I don't trust him. I feel like he might end up going heel in that championship match.
No, no.
Something I just can't.
Penta's too
I don't trust him.
Penta's way too faced to go heel right now. That
You're
ain't
never too
happening.
faced to do anything.
Nah,
I don't. I don't see it. I
I
don't
don't
see
see
it.
Penta. I don't see Penta turning around.
Yeah.
He not going Penta El Dark.
I don't trust this how cool he is with Gable. I don't trust it. I don't know why. I just don't trust it. It just seems fake to me. It
You
seems
just
fake
want
as hell.
everybody to go hill. That's all. You want everybody to go
I don't
hill.
want everybody to go hill. I just know fakeness when I see it. You know what I'm saying? Pedos del mal.
That's why I wore this shirt because I felt like Trey was gonna be on some heel stuff today. I just turned heel.
I need to get that shirt. Where you get that from?
Amazon.
Okay, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But nah, cause who else is tell them truth heals over everything.
Oh
Cause I
God.
think who's it? Dom is in the match. Uh Ethan Page, Rusev, uh Young OG, Gable, and then it's two more
I mean, it's gonna come down to Rusev, and it's gonna come down to Gable.
I was
because of
gonna
what
say
happened on
Javon.
Monday.
It's not an elimination match, is it?
It's a
Nah,
gauntlet.
it's a gauntlet.
Oh, so it's
So
gauntlet.
two people start, then the next person come in, then the next person come in, then the
Oh
next
yeah,
person.
yeah. It's gonna come down to Gable and Rusev are gonna be last two at the end of the gauntlet.
I don't know. Y'all might call me crazy, but I think Javon turning heel.
I think Javon turning heel too sooner or later. I
Yeah,
think it's
I
coming
think
for him.
he's gonna crash out.
Hold that
Cause
shirt up for yourself.
yeah. Cause I'm just saying, like, it's playing out. He's getting frustrated. He's crashing out a little bit. Like he's even in the match with Jay Uso, like he wore his grill. I'm like, oh, okay, we might get in the YN,
Uh-huh.
the
Oh,
YN Javon
I
Evans.
hope not, because I don't want them to. Never mind.
What? Javon coming out in a full ski and everything? Yeah.
Oh my
hmm
God.
Yep.
No.
We need
No.
it.
Nah, I'm not
We
trying to
need it.
get them to ghettoify him. I'm cool.
Yep. Nope. He's already ghetto. He's from Greensboro.
Oh my God.
Shout
Wow.
out to
He said that,
Shout
not
out to the
me.
borough.
He
Yep.
said that, not me.
Hey, I was in the borough for 3 years. I know.
All right, so yeah, I definitely think Gabe. I do believe that Gabe was going to win, and because of the beef that he has, it's either going to come down to him and Rusev or him and Ethan Page.
Truth, I'm telling you. Yes, we do. We do. We need the YN, Javon Evans, not the
No,
OG.
we don't. No, we
Yes, we
don't. We
do.
don't need
I'm
no.
telling
We
you.
don't need.
I'm telling you.
That would be crazy if he came out and his name was YN Javon. I would be like, I would be done.
The
I would be
YN
done.
Javon Evans. Oh my goodness, that joke
Uh,
would hit so hard.
I would hate that.
He will have everybody coming to the shows with ski mask. I'm telling you.
oh my
All
God.
right, so uh, did we all knew that CM Punk was going to show up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As
It
soon
was in
as Cody got
Chicago.
attacked, and they told him that he couldn't compete.
I saw the setup. I was like, this is stupid.
They made it so dramatic.
With him with the garage.
I'm not trying to be mean, okay? I'm really not trying to be mean, but they didn't have to do Sami Zayn that way to 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 set up Cody versus CM Punk. What was the
What is it?
point? What was the point?
Bro, if you want to take that junk off the screen,
You don't even know who wrote that.
I don't, and I don't care.
I ain't even
Take-
read it, so I'm good.
Chocolate fudge.
No, God.
First,
No, all right, so the question is, was Sami Zayn screwed? It sounds like you're saying that he was, Jay,
Absolutely, he was screwed.
after
If you think
9 days.
after freaking 9 days, and then on top of that, they had to throw salt on the wound because after he lost, they called him the the shortest title reign in modern day history.
And we know that's a lie because CM Punk literally lost it in 5 minutes.
That is true. That is true. But can you really call that a title reign though? That's not a title reign.
nah, Rain is past that current day.
It was a
Yeah,
reign
that's
for
what I'm
five
saying.
minutes.
So
Nah,
he, I'm
it's
just
not a
saying though,
rain.
they
Yeah.
they disrespected Sami Zayn. Honestly, I,
Did you appreciate
no,
the
no.
Sami Zayn crash out after the match?
Okay, the crash out made me feel bad for him. Only because I saw the video from the the spectator angle.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was flicking the fans off and stuff, like he looked low key pissed. I'm like, oh shit,
I
Sammy
mean,
about to.
I get that it's a storytelling, and I'll get all of that. But at the same time, why do you have to use me? Why do you let me win a title just for
because
you to take it off of me? And I've always been the one to advocate for transitional champions. Don't get me wrong. I've always said we don't need a long-term champion. But god
because
damn, they did him dirty, man.
what did I send y'all? It said it's reported that WWE does not consider Sami Zayn a money player. They don't think
I,
that he could draw.
he's not a face. I mean, he's not a
Uh,
face. He's not a face of the company. No, absolutely not. But what I will say is that
you can't find out if he can draw or not after 9 days.
well, they gave him that stupid gimmick, the last real good guy. First of
That was
all,
it. Reminded me of Daniel Bryan
well,
when he
no,
turned heel
that
on
part
Kofi.
remind me of who said it? The John Cena, the last real champion.
Yeah.
Like you
Oh,
can't you can't play off that. It's not gonna hit the same. When John Cena did it, it was like, okay, that John hitting. Like, but with
Yeah.
Sammy, the last real good guy, that was just a downplay. So they could have they could
it
have
was a
made
way of him
Sammy.
going. It was a way of him going heel without going heel.
Yeah, but they could have played Sammy on that Daniel Bryan um roller coaster. Like they could have played him on that. They already were calling him the underdog. He finally won the championship. He won the championship in there. I mean, we just talked about it last week. Like, how long was he actually gonna hold it being a transitional champion? Because we knew that Sammy was gonna be a transitional champion.
Well,
But
it was already rumors. We was talking about Brock taking it off of him.
Yeah, but I thought he was at least going to make it to Saturday Night Live.
yeah, or Saturday
Like
Night
Saturday
Main
Night
I,
Live.
Event. Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
Night Live.
Saturday night main event. You know what the hell I meant.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I thought that he was at least going to make it to Saturday night main event.
I mean,
I
Saturday
didn't
Night
think that
Live,
they
they
were
did
going.
make a joke out of it.
I yeah. I didn't think that they were going to freaking do him like that in 9 days on the very next Monday Night Raw. I was like, yo, this
So
is
the reports
crazy.
are. It says here. Um, damn it. CM Punk winning the undisputed championship and heading into SummerSlam as champion has reportedly been the plan for over a month.
Well, I saw another report
Punk was
that it was supposed
originally
to be
set to face Cody at WrestleMania 43
at
in
WrestleMania. Yep.
Riyadh, but WWE changed course to make SummerSlam a bigger event than WrestleMania 42.
Yep.
I agree with you, Truth. I've been said that Punk got something going on to where he can't lose in Chicago. I've been
Yeah,
said that. And he always
they
has
got.
to return or debut in Chicago.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Him winning, him being up for him competing for the title, it makes sense when you talk about the night after WrestleMania with the promo with Cody when he
I knew
said
he was going. Yep.
if it fall, you never know, a title shot might just fall into my hands.
And I'm
When you
going to
look,
stay ready.
yeah, and when you look at that, and what did we see? We saw clips of people seeing CM Punk in the gym. We saw CM Punk posting clips of him in the gym getting toned. Like
Yeah, I could definitely tell that was
he
AI because I ain't see none of that on Monday.
no,
he looked the, he looked
he
the
actually
same.
looked nah, he ain't look the same. He definitely looked more fit than he was at
He looked like he
WrestleMania.
had been staying up all night.
He definitely dropped some weight. I can tell you that much. He
Yeah,
definitely dropped some weight.
like he cut up, like no homo, pause, but you could tell in his back muscles. Like I was like, yeah, Punk looked more defined than he was at WrestleMania.
They
So
had
he
him looking
looked
like
like he'd
damn.
been in the
They had him
gym.
looking like Goku in the gym. I ain't see Goku.
Well,
Who'd you see? You saw Yamcha?
Yeah. Or
well,
wasn't it what TN?
they said a camera adds on at least 10 pounds.
Oh, okay.
CM Punk cut back on the Pepsi and ice cream bars.
Hey,
Mm, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah,
But my thing is because this is another question that goes with what we're talking about. This actually comes from Truth. and he says, "Hold on, where is it?" Oh, so he had two questions. First question was, "Is WWE cooked?" That was he was joking about that one. If y'all can answer
I
that,
was
if y'all
about
want
to
to.
say, no, they're not.
But he says, but his he said, real question because Gunther, Cody, and Sammy all have cases for rematches. Should we get a fatal four way for the title versus Punk?
I don't know if we're gonna get a fatal four way. I feel like that's what we're leaning to is a fatal four way. But then they keep saying that they want to do a one on one match
Hmm.
against. Now picture this: could there be? Because SummerSlam is now 2 nights.
Hmm.
Could there be two title defenses for the WWE Undisputed Championship on night one and night
I don't
two?
see them if they wouldn't let Oba do double duty. I don't see them having the WWE the Undisputed Championship go double duty.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
The only thing that I could think of is kind of like what they did at WrestleMania 41, and you can do a triple threat match on night one to determine who's gonna face Punk on night two.
But then we already know Cody's gonna win that shit.
We
It
do,
don't matter if we know
but
who's going to win. The point if they want to get a one on one match, that would be the way to do it.
now
I,
they know making this jump 2 nights, they needed a money grab.
yeah,
They needed a money grab. We already got the money
Honestly,
grab with Roman and Seth. That's the first
and
money
then
grab.
and the second one is Oba and Brock.
So they need an additional one because we don't even know how long that match is gonna go
Well, it's
with
Hell in
Oba
the
and Brock.
Cell, so
I
it's
got
Hell in the Cell, so it's gonna be
I
a bit.
have a I have a scenario for y'all. So I could see Cody and Sammy running it back since they never actually got to have the match. But in order for because they keep having beef, in order for Gunther to get in that, he has to beat Nick Aldis. So they keep
I feel
teasing
like
it.
there's a match coming between Gunther and Nick. I
Hmm.
feel
Yeah,
like
and
that's happening.
I think that if Gunther beats Nick Aldis, then he gets added to that match to make it a triple threat for the number one contender for CM Punk's title. Going back to what you said, JD.
Yeah.
So I can see because they've already the fact that Gunther keeps saying that Nick Aldis was a failed wrestler, they're they're going to have a match.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then Gunther's gonna retire Nick Aldis, and that's gonna be his next wrestler that he officially retires.
He's going to retire. He's going to make a retired wrestler unretired to get retired again. Okay.
That sounds
That's
very
something.
WWE ish.
Thank you. I was just about to say it. Definitely
Yeah,
sounds WWE. 100%.
for
Oh,
sure.
shout out to AEW because I think Kenny and MJF are fighting tonight, and if Kenny loses, he could ever fight for the title again,
Oh
like
my
Cody
God.
and Hangman.
Hmm.
Um, MJF and Will Ospreay are fighting in the parking lot, but Tommaso Ciampa was fighting Chris Jericho, and he pulled out a drill.
You got one promotion that doesn't do enough, and then you got another promotion that just does too much.
Just does way too much.
This professional wrestling, there's no such thing as too much. We
There's
literally
nothing
saw
professional about that.
Hey,
we
listen, since y'all brought it up, what did y'all think about that cage match that AEW had? Because they were clowning the shit out of them, in my opinion,
I
on
loved
that
it because
cage.
I like the circular cage,
Okay. I
Which
just want to
one?
get
the one that was at Forbidden Door, the
for
12 man,
yeah.
the 6 on 6 12 man
Yeah.
cage match. That shit was dope.
Oh my
Because
God.
it gives you the space to walk around like a hell in a cell, but it's still but because AEW they got the rule which I keep saying it, they have my favorite cage rule where you could leave the cage and it doesn't end the match. The match has to end in the cage. So you could do whatever. You could leave, you can go
Which
get
how
stuff.
all cage matches should be.
Yeah.
Exactly.
TNA was like that, so they definitely got that from TNA.
WWE with this whole if you climb over the top and touch the ground or you leave the door and leave touch the ground, that's bullshit. It's a cage
No,
Yeah.
match.
see, you know what's actually crazy? I'm okay with the climbing over the top because to me that's more strenuous. But when they crawl to the cage door and then pull themselves out and then they end up because we all know it's coming at some point. They're gonna smack the opponent in the head with the cage door and then pull themselves out. That's bullshit. That part I can't stand that.
Or when you're like Brock and you spear Roman through the cage door and just walk off of it.
You mean when
That's
Roman spear Brock through it?
yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody got speared through the
Hey, hey,
damn
hey,
cage
hey!
door.
Don't be trying to put no L's on my man, like for real though. Like,
No, big L's. Big L's.
nah, nah, nah,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
nah, nah.
Big touchdown. Nah, but what you did you have a problem with the cage, Jay?
I have a problem with it. It just I don't know. It just I guess mentally I was like it's like a bootleg Hell in the Cell war games mixed together feel to
So what do you think is next for Sami Zayn?
it. Well, he's going to get at least another title shot,
Which he's probably gonna
when,
lose. So
which
what's
he's
gonna happen
probably
after
going to
that?
lose. After that is when he completely crashes out, goes heel, and then falls back into the old Sami Zayn can't get it done reality that he's been in. I guess you could say. I don't know.
Did you like when he was talking to Jay Uso and he said when Jay was like, I gotta take that back to the family, and then Sammy said, in my mind, this is back in the family
Mm.
because he's still Sammy Uso.
I was just about to say, when he gets done crashing out over that title, he's gonna feel so desperate that he's going back to the bloodline, or he's gonna
To see
beg,
if they can get to the title back,
or just like a
or just to take
restart,
it back.
yeah, restart for him.
I said this and I continue to say this. Sammy's not joining the bloodline again.
According to him,
That's
he
not
never
happening.
left.
I get that, but I'm just saying it's not happening. They're not letting him back in.
He's like the
Oh
R
no,
truth of the bloodline.
I feel like that he could be on the SmackDown squad
Hmm.
because the way it's looking, Jimmy gonna be running that squad.
Jimmy and Solo.
Yeah,
Yep.
And it's pretty much official now. Zilla is on the way.
yeah.
So speaking of Zilla, what did y'all have opinions on the LA Knight Seth Rollins promo battle?
Hey, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. Like LA Knight, that was probably one of my. He turned his fumble into a recovery, and he kind of scored.
He tried. He
Yeah,
tried. I'm still over LA Knight. They turned LA Knight into a whining little baby about the bloodline. And I don't know, man. To
he
me,
sound like
it
Drew
just
McIntyre.
yeah. But at this point, I'd rather listen to Drew whine than LA Knight and the shit that he keeps going on and on and on and saying.
But the thing
So
is, LA Knight, his gripes are legitimate. Solo literally has interfered in every single match.
yeah, no, they are. They're not. They are. They're not. I get what you're saying, but Solo's been interfering in LA Knight's favor, not against him.
It doesn't matter.
But somehow LA Knight keeps spinning it to make it seem like they're orchestrating Solo attacking them so that it screws LA Knight. Like it's fucking weird as shit. I don't know. It's dumb.
Yeah, LA Knight keeps getting those victories, but what has it led to? Nothing.
It's gonna keep leading to nothing.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. I, I don't even know why LA Knight is involved with the bloodline. And I know his
There
hatred
we
for
go.
Roman,
Thank
but
you.
like everybody hates Roman. You know, we all know that that's gonna happen, and they know that he's more powerful with the bloodline than he is by himself. But I don't think I could deal another 3 months of having LA Knight crash out about the bloodline.
At this point, just Saturday night main event, LA Knight versus Roman, just so he can get the match, lose, and then hopefully we can go on to
And I
something
saw some.
else.
And I saw somebody talking about like on YouTube saying that LA Knight versus Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship doesn't sound too bad. I'm
I
like,
mean, Seth said it on
I mean,
Monday.
so what y'all want to get? Y'all want to get a modern day version of Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, isn't that
I
what
do
we
know
all
that.
want?
I do know that. Uh, Roman is about to turn Jacob and Zilla into
The new
the
3 minute
new
warning.
version. Exactly, the new version of the 3 minute warning. I'm telling you, they're about to
Now,
go. Yeah, go ahead.
well, what I was gonna say is because we don't know when Zilla's coming. I mean, we've been
And we
talking
don't
about
even
this
know if
for a
Well,
he's
it's
going
minute.
to
probably
the
gonna.
main
It's either
roster.
gonna be. I'm saying it's either gonna be SummerSlam or the Monday after.
We shall see. But I did see a thing about Survivor Series.
Hmm.
And the thing I saw was like, okay, I can kind of dig that because it was basically the bloodline with Solo added to it. And then it had, I can't remember what the name of it was, the group that, and I was like, damn, that's a badass name. But basically, it was Seth Rollins, the Street Profits, um,
LA Knight.
it was LA Knight, and then there was one other person. And basically, they would like, they formed a group to basically take down the bloodline.
Mm.
And I was like, dang, I wouldn't be mad at it.
No,
So
So
I
who
mean,
would be the
I
who would
said
be
it
the fifth person?
for what?
For that match? He said it
I can't
was
remember who the
Rollins, the
fifth. I can't
Profits,
remember
and
who
LA
the
Knight.
fifth
And
was.
who would be the fifth guy?
I can't
I'm
remember
trying
who
to
the
think
fifth
right now
person
from the
was.
main roster who would be somebody that would fit into that perfectly.
That's a good question. Who would fit into that perfectly?
Oh, but
Actually, you know what? I think Solo was it Solo
Solo
that was with them?
Was on Seth
Was on
Rollins' man.
Seth Rollins' team. Yeah, I think it
Hmm.
was. I
Yeah.
got to go back and see if I can find it. But yeah,
LA Knight is the Miz of Dolph Ziggler's and annoying, overachieving mid Carter. Okay, I'm about to rewrite that truth. I
I
think I can
see where he's
understand what he's
going. I
saying.
see where he's going. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
he's had Dolph Ziggler's, aka Nick Nemeth, has had more success in TNA than he ever had in WWE.
well, that's how it goes for everybody that leaves. Well, not everybody, but damn near everybody that leaves WWE. They have more success everywhere else they
Yeah.
go.
Like, and it's just that Dolph Ziggler, he could have capitalized. Like, they could have capitalized off of him. That time where he won for John Cena's team. When he was about to
Mhm.
get fired against the Authority or something like that. I think it was the Authority. And Dolph Ziggler was like the last person to take him out in that
I remember. Yeah.
elimination match. Yeah, they should have capitalized off of that.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that they should have capitalized. I mean, we can go back to Keith Lee and Roman when they stood off at Survivor Series
Yeah,
and they didn't capitalize on it. So we all know that WWE and their creative is not the brightest cookie in the bunch.
but at the end of the day, Dolph Ziggler is a world champion in
Yeah,
WWE, so
a
can't take.
multi-time world
He's a
champion.
Grand Slam champion, isn't he?
Yeah, you can't take that away from him.
That is true.
Oh, speaking of, what's y'all thoughts on Sheamus being the latest veteran to leave WWE?
Oh,
Here's the bullshit. Here's the bullshit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, 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 no. Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out if I was Sheamus, why the fuck did y'all release me?
They
But
didn't.
y'all still got me in the damn commercials.
They didn't release him. He just chose to not resign and terminate his own contract, kind of like New Day.
Are you sure? Because the thing that I saw is that they released him.
Nah, he's probably one of those people that he's a big name, but not big enough to where they wouldn't go to him to take a pay cut, and he probably said no, just like the New Day.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because I saw the thing. Like I said, the article I saw, they said that they released him, and then I was watching Monday Night Raw, and they still got him in the commercial with the DoorDash commercials that they're advertising. I'd be like, hell no, you released me. You got to take me off those damn commercials. Yeah, got to cut them shits.
It's a
Yeah,
damn shame because he was literally just the IC title away from being a Grand Slam champion.
yeah.
He'll be back.
You think he'll be back?
Yeah, he'll be back.
You don't think he's going to do a AEW run or a TNA run or MLW run?
Nah.
Nah, Sheamus to me is like I would say I would consider him to be the same as John Cena. if he really is done wrestling, I don't think Sheamus gonna go anywhere else. I think Sheamus just going to sit back, relax, and retire.
Who
Yeah.
said he's done wrestling?
I'm saying if he is, like, if he's
Oh,
decided, like, I don't think he. What I'm saying is that if Sheamus decides that, you know what, I want to keep wrestling, I think him and WWE could come to a deal.
all right. So this is a question that I saw somebody raise online. Do you think it's smart for WWE to either get rid of or let veterans like the New Day and Sheamus walk away? Do you think that's smart in the long run? Because you do need some veterans to try to keep the locker room together and steady and show people what it is like to be a pro, especially in that particular company, because they run it very differently than others. Do you think
Well,
it's a
I don't
mistake
think.
to let veterans like that walk away or release them?
I mean, I think that it does a disservice to the entire locker room and all the new people to come in to let them just walk away in that way, in
yeah.
the fashion that they walked away. I can't be mad at them for choosing themselves over, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I've been doing this shit for the longest. I should be getting what I asked for. Unless what they're asking for is just so out of reach and out of touch,
But
and
if
they're
you've
like, nah, there's
if
no way.
I've already come to an agreement with a contract with you and you try to come renegotiate it to give me less money, I'd leave too.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. I don't blame them in the sense of the reason why they're walking away. I
Yeah.
think on WWE's part, I think it's stupid because like you're losing really good veterans that can still wrestle, they can still put on a good show. The problem is that the creative department can't get their shit together to write a good storyline for them. That's not their fault.
I guess my thing is like when it comes to the wrestling business, it's built off camaraderie and trust. You already have that with your fellow peers, but it's kind of hard to work for a company if you don't trust the management or the ownership. Because at least say what you want about Vince McMahon, at least when he ran it, it felt more like a family oriented atmosphere. Now that TKO is running it, it is
It's a business.
it's really just like it's just like a business, like a straight up business.
I feel like TKO can give two shits about
They can.
creating an environment, about like a family orientated, like, hey, we got each other's back, yada yada. TKO don't care about that shit. TKO care about one thing and one thing only: what's going to sell tickets and what's going to bring us money. And if they don't think, for whatever reason, that, just look how they did Sami Zayn, look how they did Sheamus, look how they did the New Day. That's it. You're gone. They don't give a shit because they're like, oh well, we got a whole roster full of evolved talent and NXT talent that we'll just bring up and push them. And if the push doesn't work, then we'll dump them in the mid card or release them.
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
like at this point, it don't even matter how good a relationship you have with Triple H because it seems like all the decisions are above him, so it don't even matter.
It
Because
I
is.
do what.
what I was just thinking is, do y'all think that this is the last chance Austin Theory has to try to get over before they consider releasing
Yes,
him?
absolutely, yes,
You done
Yeah.
stuck Maxine with him now. If he can't get a bump from this, I don't know
yeah.
what.
I felt like it was chalked when wrestlers started talking about how they had to pay for tickets for their families to come.
Hmm.
And you know,
That just goes to show you how
AEW
shitty the
covers all
company
of that.
is.
AEW covers their travel and their hotels.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it just goes to show the how the level of shit that they're at right now.
The moment that they start focusing more on the sport aspect and less on the entertainment aspect of the company, that's when you know that it's shifting. Like they're treating this junk. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing this. Like, I mean, we're already seeing it. It's free agency pretty much. Like they got to
Yeah.
wait to a certain time frame if they want to go with a different company. Like this shit is just like watching the wrestling version of the NBA. So Sheamus
What?
could come back and he could take a contract as a coach. You never know. Like it's just so many different things. So letting his contract expire, it kind of opens up a door where he has the upper hand in the negotiation if he chooses to come back. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Listen, this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but at the same time, I also blame Dwayne Johnson
yeah,
because he sits on the board with TKO. So I'm pretty sure that there was some level of him approving some of the fuckery that's going on right
He's
now
too busy.
when it comes down to WWE. I get that, but I'm just saying. Like
Was that
I'm
Moana?
curious to know. I'm curious to know if UFC fighters and all these other fighters that these other promotions that are under TKO. I want to know if they have to pay for tickets for their family members that come to their big
Probably do
fights and
because
stuff like that.
Dana White don't pay nobody.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, no, he does now. He had to. He got sued by Rampage Jackson and all them other people.
Mhm.
So Dana White has to pay people. That
And
lawsuit.
Jake Paul and his promotion are trying to steal his fighters because he's going to pay them
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Well, Jake Paul got Netflix behind him, so
Exactly. So he got unlimited bread.
I'm not going to listen. I know this is off topic, but I'm not going to lie. The fights that Netflix have been putting out have been pretty freaking entertaining. So
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's funny that y'all brought up like TKO and JD brought up ESPN. So I had my boy at work, Mario. He brought to me. He was like, "Yo, so they putting wrestling on ESPN now?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "I mean, they trying to expose it to more viewers." He was like, "But it's not a sport." I was
oh
like, "I
god,
mean," he was like, he didn't understand the point of putting it on ESPN, mixing it up with real sports, because he was like, he compared it to cycling or something like that. Like, if you got something that's real like cycling, I feel like that would probably be draw more attention than wrestling.
All right. So in that aspect, right?
Hmm.
The actual word wrestling is a sport. What we see technically, yeah, people don't view it as a sport, but that's why they say it's sports entertainment, because they took a moderation of professional wrestling and turned it into more of an entertainment field, right? So even with that being said, it's like I'm thinking outside the box. It's making it very apparent that if you got wrestling, you got WWE on ESPN, and you know shit is fixed. How many other sports are fixed?
well, as you can see from the lawsuit and everything that's going on right now in the court cases with the NBA, that shit was fixed. Listen,
My point exactly.
listen. Tell your friend when you get
Shout
back
out
to
to the
work,
Knicks.
right? I want you to tell him the next time you see him, grab a ladder, climb up to the roof of his house, and jump off it.
Climb to the roof of his house
And
and jump off it.
and if he lands without it hurting, then I'll agree with him that WWE is not a sport.
So do y'all think that by them always doing the first hour of each PLE now for free on regular ESPN, do you think that's drawing them any more viewers than they had previously, or any more fans?
Yes, yes, I do. I
You
think it
do?
does. Yeah.
Because
What
It's that
I thought the ESPN deal was a failure.
I think ESPN deal was a failure, and I think that this was the idea that somebody came up with, like they used to do back in the day with the boxing matches and stuff, where you watch. Well, they still do it now with the prelims and stuff, where you get to watch it for free, and then you go, all right, now I want to see what happens with the main event. So now you got to subscribe and buy it. It's
yeah,
classic tactics that's been done for ages, so
and
it's nothing different.
what you're getting now is you're getting views from big time like podcasts such as like Club 520. They're talking about WWE, they're talking about AEW, they're talking about all wrestling and stuff like that.
Yep.
So it's getting exposed more just because most people turn into ESPN. They're looking at it, and it's not even about watching what's on ESPN. I turn to ESPN to look at the tracker, like the ticker at the bottom, to see who played, to see like what was the scores, to see
Yeah.
any updates in this free agency. I'm not actually like I'll watch it to see if there's been any updates, but and then that's what people do. They, oh shit, WWE is on for an hour. Oh shit, this is
Hmm.
actually pretty good. You know
And then
what?
you
Let
get
me.
sucked in.
Yep, exactly. So it it works for them. It's an advantage for them. I think they have gained more views. Um, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, but you know, it's worked thus far.
So you would say the ESPN deal was not a failure, JD?
Eh, I wouldn't
What
say
I would
all of
say,
that.
I wouldn't say that. I would say at the beginning it flopped. so they had to find out a way to save their ass per se,
They had
and
to pivot. They had to
yeah,
pivot.
and
They had to
so
pivot.
that first
They
hour
stopped
was the
giving
pivot.
letter grades after WrestlePalooza got a C minus from the guy that rates it.
Well,
Well,
I'm even talking about the pricing of buying the ESPN. Like I even to this day, sometimes I still have trouble logging into my ESPN Unlimited when I have a TV service. So I know it's like it's still some flaws in that. So that first hour kind of saved them a little bit because they
At
got
this
so
point,
much backlash.
I think we talked about this. At this point, I think they just need to put everything on Netflix
that's what they need to do.
Yeah,
because having to bounce around the different services, that's not fun for anybody.
it's
Having to
not.
It's
pay for
coming.
multiple things to watch
It's
it, and
coming.
then because and then it'd be if this was AEW, that'd be different because at least if the first hour is free and then you got to pay for the rest, at least you still get like another 7 matches. With
So,
WWE, you watch the first hour, then you pay for the rest. You only get like a match and a half or
but
two matches.
let me ask, that first hour, do you watch it on ESPN or do you watch it on ESPN on the ESPN app?
I have a VPN, so I watch it on Netflix.
I'll watch it on the app because I already have the app.
You
So
wasn't supposed to say. I mean, Stephanie McMahon said it was okay, so I guess.
Exactly.
But the point that I'm trying to make is after for all those people who didn't have ESPN Unlimited and they watched it the first hour, you got to ask how many people are still watching that first hour on ESPN as opposed to just watching the whole thing on the ESPN app.
yeah, because once you subscribe, you got it. So now
Exactly.
you might as well just watch it on the app.
So I don't watch the first hour on ESPN because I got ESPN Unlimited. So
Yep.
is literally there for those who either didn't or just want to see or they only want to see a specific match. And if they only want to see a specific match, usually it's going to be a title match. That's a first match that's on ESPN
Hmm.
for that first hour.
They're
They've
probably
been
gonna
doing
they're probably gonna open up SummerSlam with Brock and Oba, Hell in a Cell.
exactly. And that,
Which that's going to draw people in.
yep.
It's smart. It
And,
works. It's
and
already
it's
been
probably gonna
proven.
and it's probably gonna have no blood.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
probably not.
unfortunately, I had to drop off. It's my time. But I'm gonna let these guys finish this stream out for y'all, and I'm gonna catch y'all next week.
Hey, who made that rule?
I had to make that route today, unfortunately. So,
Hey, we switched this day for you, my guy.
and I appreciate
Because
that.
because OTR is gonna be outside tomorrow.
I'm be outside. I've been outside. All right.
Oh,
I'm
Well,
about
the
to
rest
head
of
outside right now.
I'm gonna join you.
Okay. There we go. Bet. All right, y'all. Well, I'll catch y'all later. Let these
All right,
guys finish up. Y'all take it easy.
peace.
Peace.
All right, everybody. All right, now it's just down to me and Mike drop. So you brought up Stephanie McMahon. Did you see where it came out saying that she did not want him to she didn't want Vince to sell?
yeah. Hmm.
You got any thoughts on that? After what's been going on, I see why she didn't want him to sell, and I see why she quit.
Yes, because all in all, WWE was a family business, all right?
Yeah,
And that goes
yeah.
back to where you said Vince McMahon
His
created a
father.
family environment, but his father, that was his father who created that. Vince took it beyond outer space, right? He took what his father built and turned it into what it is today to a certain extent because a lot of people don't like what it is today, but just saying that, and knowing even though you still got that family a part of the company, she knew that there was no way that they were gonna have control.
Yeah,
Um, so I agree with Truth what he said. The fact that Stephanie came out as soon as ESPN app started and said that the said get the VPN that was telling a sign. Yes, exactly. Like, oh shit, we got we got shit that's dropping in
I'm the
from
real gamer.
Twitch. But yeah, I agree with you, Truth. That was a sign. Like if they're gonna do this to something that we built, we're gonna try to make it as meaningful and try to keep y'all around the best that we can. But as we see, like we only see Triple H for like the big stuff, um and I feel like that TKO also had a voice in like how often we see them. Um so yeah, it's kind of sad to see where the company has gone. For me, just being a wrestling fan, like I'm gonna keep tuning in until this junk crashes out and is no longer a company. But which I don't hope that ever happens. But you could definitely see how things have shifted. So, what's your thoughts?
Um, I'm not surprised either. I agree with her. I do think that I think he should have just kept it in house, turned it over. I don't think they were short of money, so I'm not really too sure. I guess they did it the deal with TKO just to get more global appeal since they're connected with UFC. You saw Roman and Triple H at the White House 250 Freedom event. So
Hmm.
they're trying to bring that UFC audience over to wrestling, which I feel like they already had.
Yeah, they did
Um
that a long time ago. The moment that Brock
yeah.
Lesnar came back, the moment that they got Ronda Rousey, they brought that UFC fan appeal over, right? And so it's like, why did you have to go to that? I mean, trust me, I know Vince McMahon, when all that stuff started dropping, he wanted to save the company by any means. So he felt like the best case to save the company was to sell and him drop off. But dude, you hand them keys over to your kids.
Yeah. And side note, so Truth texted me. I looked over now. Kyle Fletcher has beaten Takeshita for the international championship, and Mick Foley came out, and Mick Foley and Don Callis are getting into it.
Mm, that doesn't surprise me that Kyle Fletcher was gonna wasn't that doesn't surprise me that he wasn't gonna get the title. We kind of seen that coming.
Kevin Knight is now coming out, the TNT champion.
Yeah. And I'm
But
pretty sure he's gonna be fighting El Idolo Andrade. I think Andrade is probably gonna take the TNT title off of him.
yeah, because I don't see Andrade becoming AEW world champion, at least not right now.
No.
They saving that for Osprey.
Oh, it was something that I had screenshotted
Oh,
too.
you got any thoughts on Jada Parker?
Oh, what she had said about Natty.
Yeah, like, and then how she beat Carmen Petrovic the last week. She didn't fight this week. She just attacked Natty after Natty lost to Kendall Gray for the NXT Women's Championship.
Hmm. I think they just got her being like the badass at NXT right now. I
Hopefully, this feud with Natty is clearly continuing, but hopefully when it's done, she does get moved to the main roster. Because honestly, if they're not going to put a title on her, then there's no need for her to be there anymore.
and it's crazy. So has it been confirmed that Austin Theory and what you call it are actually in a real life relationship? Because that kid's look like real, like for
No,
real, for
no,
real.
Maxine is married. She's married to Cam Hendricks, black dude on NXT.
Still?
Yeah, they
Oh,
just got married.
oh, okay. Damn, because that kid's look pretty real.
Well, Dama is married, and him and Liv was making out when they first got together.
Oh yeah, they did do that one kiss.
They did a couple kisses. They did one at the
Nah, they
Netflix
just
special.
they just
They
did
did
that
one.
one.
They did one at the Netflix special when they put the kiss cam on him and they kissed right there. They didn't make
Oh,
out.
I thought they did the nosy shit.
Nah, they stopped. They ain't done that in a minute. But that was like a legit makeout that they
Well,
did at SummerSlam.
yeah. Well, now I think what Liv is in a relationship now, so
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
they probably won't be doing that kind of stuff no more.
What I was actually gonna say is I wouldn't be surprised since it seems like that every faction now is adding a female. That's where we're looking at going. So I wouldn't be surprised if she definitely gets a call up. I mean, it's gonna come out that she Jay Uso's like legit girl. So never know.
Was she gonna join the bloodline?
Yeah.
Nah, that's Naomi's spot.
Oh, okay, well, they had two.
And Bianca needs to join the Street Profits. She needs to do what B-Fab couldn't.
Right, that part. They need to take it back to when they did have her, like her and the Street Profits, together on NXT.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what I was gonna say is that you remember we last week we had a conversation about, you asked me the question about Roman and Seth. Well, I saw what you posted, right?
Oh, when it compared their stats.
Yeah. So their stats, and I'm gonna read it for you guys. So they both debuted November 18th, 2012. Roman Reigns, who, yes, has battled leukemia, has had a total career matches of 1,381. Seth, somebody who's been in and out of injuries and everything related to that, has had a total career matches of over 2,100. Roman has had 1,008 wins. Seth Rollins has had 1,108, 80 plus wins. Win percentage: Roman 73%, Seth Rollins 56%. World title reigns: Roman Reigns 7 times, Seth Rollins 6 times. WrestleMania main events: 11 for Roman and 3 for Seth. So when you do what in boxing they call, what do they call it? Tail of the tape.
Hmm.
Winning percentage, yes, Roman, right? You give it to
Yeah.
Roman. But overall, you look at what they've done, like Seth, man, like it. And this is my thing, and a lot of people will argue because Roman had leukemia and he missed time, but Seth has also missed time with injuries. He's had
Yeah. Seth is definitely
three
Seth is
three
the better
massive
all. He's
injuries.
the better overall wrestler.
He is. He
He's
is.
always the most technical one out of the three.
Yep. And so you kind of got to put the edge over the technical than the powerhouse, right?
Yeah, because Roman was the powerhouse, Ambrose was the brawler, and Seth was the technician.
Yeah. Yep. But
Nah,
I'm glad that
them early authority days, Seth was going crazy.
he was, and he was doing double duty. Like
Those matches
he
with Randy.
and he defended the title twice in one night. I mean,
Yeah.
well, defended both of his titles because he lost the U.S. title to John Cena, but then he beat Sting to retain the WWE Championship. Or did he lose both that same night?
Nah, because I think I think he successfully defended both.
Nah, he lost to John Cena. He lost the U.S. title to John
Oh,
Cena.
he lost the rematch.
Yeah,
Because remember how he lost it? John Stewart got in the ring.
yeah, I do remember that.
Because I think both his titles were on the line against Cena.
Hmm.
And Cena just had the U.S. title on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when he fought Sting, that's when he hurt Sting when he did the buckle bomb.
Hmm. Yep.
All right, we got Will Ospreay coming out. um, yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Do you?
I was checking.
Yeah, let me check.
Nope. We
Let's make sure
covered
I don't have
that.
any other subscriber questions. Um, no, no, I got a comment. My boy Calvin, he says that Layla Diggs is his new favorite wrestler. No, I like Layla Diggs. For those of y'all don't, she's on NXT. For those of y'all that don't know.
So I do got a question.
Hmm.
Now we always talk about title defenses on live TV, right?
Yeah, yeah, like we're having tonight on AEW.
Yeah. Now I like how AEW does it. Um, and so Raw had called it Championship Monday, right? Because I
Hmm.
think mostly every title was on the line. That so it was the women's IC tag team, um, and the WWE Championship. Now, my first thing is if you're gonna call it Championship Monday, then all titles need to be online. That's just me. every
Same thing with Night of Champions
yeah, same thing. Um,
or Clash of Champions.
do you feel that when they do a title match, especially for the world titles, when they do it on live TV, does it always have to be a title change?
No, no,
Be-
it was plenty of times back in the Attitude Era where the title was defended, but it wasn't a title change,
right,
whether it be from shenanigans or the champion just straight up winning. I'm fine with that.
but
Like,
in modern day, and this goes all the way back to when like KO came up from NXT to Raw. We've
mhm.
always seen when a title is defended on live TV, it's going to be a title change.
I mean, depending on the stipulations, I think it should be. Like, I don't think that it should be a title change tonight with Kenny and MJF.
No, I'm more so talking about WWE.
Um, yeah, I would love it. Like, if Cody and Sammy actually did have the match, I'd have been perfectly fine with Sammy retaining.
Okay. Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't feel like that every title defense on live TV needs to indicate a title change
Shit,
because
I'm cool with. I remember when Kevin Owens beat AJ at Madison Square Garden at a house show for the U.S. title,
hmm
and they kept it canon. I don't mind stuff like that.
no, it was AJ who won.
Oh yeah, either way, they had a match,
Yeah,
and it
AJ
was
won the world. He won the
the title was
WWE
changed.
championship. Yeah.
The title was changed at a house show. I'm
hmm
fine with that because the crazy thing is we say that these people aren't defending their championships. They're defending them on live events and house shows and stuff like that. Like Liv defended her title like 4 or 5 times during their last European run.
hmm It's
And
just
I'd be
that
fine. I'd
we
be
don't
fine if
get to
they
see
dropped it,
it.
if the titles changed hands at those events.
Me too. I feel the same way. I
I
feel
think it livens things up because you never know when a title is going to change hands.
yeah, and then boom for those who couldn't
Makes
make it to the
it makes
house
it
show.
feel more real
Yeah,
when that
because
happens.
those who couldn't make it to the live show, you come to Monday Night Raw and you're watching it, or you going to SmackDown and you're watching it and be like, oh shoot, when did such and such get the title? Like, I feel like we got to go back to those oh shit moments.
Mm. Osprey and Moxley are teaming up again. They're tag teaming again.
I like it.
hmm but yeah, man. I That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Um, somebody I was watching Solid Monster and JD from NY last night. They have a pod to do together on Tuesdays.
hmm
And somebody was like, "It's crazy that the NXT has more tag teams than than the main roster combined.
Yeah, for real, it
It's
is.
so many tag teams you could bring. You could bring up OTM. You could bring up Vanity Project. You could bring up Hank and Tank. You could bring up Dark State. Like it's so many teams in NXT that you could bring up.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I gotta. How you feel about uh uh the dogs and
Bang Bang Gang.
yeah, how you feel about the dogs and Moxley's crew taking out the Bang Bang Gang?
That's just going to be epic
Yeah,
when they feud for real.
yeah,
Cause what's the name? Gabe Kidd. He was online or at an event, and he said that he's both the dogs and he's Death Riders. He's
mm,
both.
mm, yeah,
So that goes to show you that the Death Riders are still heel,
yeah,
but they just I don't know. I'm still confused about this whole relationship that Osprey and Moxley have. I'm still confused about it. There's a video on YouTube where it kind of explains it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I'm their relationship is so weird to me.
yeah. It was. I think I watched that. It was like a montage of just where it came from
And
when Moxley beat Osprey and then like saved him and kind of brought him into the ringer and stuff like that to overcome his injuries and everything. So I did watch that, John. It is interesting to see just the path that they got to thus, but then it's also showing like if Osprey wins this title, like is he gonna turn on him? Is Moxley actually like grooming Osprey to be the new leader of um the Death Riders or what?
Yeah, I, I don't know because
Because Osprey's not heel.
nah, he's not heel, but he's palling around with all the heels.
Yeah, he's an in-betweener right now.
Like, let's not forget that him and his group, United Empire, literally got into a gang fight with the Death Riders before that pay-per-view.
Hmm. And then it's like he still has a relationship with Kenny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like all his people, like even during the match, you can still see like he still has a relationship with Swerve. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Like so he's not heel, and
Their
even when the
chemistry is crazy.
Even when the Death Riders come out like to support him, he doesn't take advantage of those moments. So
Mhm.
that shows that he's not truly healed. So
They're literally out there just motivating him.
yeah, yep,
Mm.
yeah. But that's all I got, man. That's all I got.
You got a prediction for the MJF Kenny match tonight?
Mm,
Stu Jersey, what up?
you know what? I'm going with Kenny because it's gonna really show if Osprey is gonna turn heel.
Yeah, and I low key got Kenny also. You know, MJF is damn near my favorite wrestler in AEW, but I low key got Kenny only because it's hard for me to imagine them making it to where he can't challenge again.
Yeah, and
And
this
that stipulation is coming on a TV, like a weekly program show,
yeah,
which AEW is not opposed to doing stuff like this.
yeah. And I'm just looking at it like I think MJF winning that title back was a transitional title reign right now, but I feel
But
like that
I guess the thing is, which would you rather, if you're a fan, would you rather watch Kenny and Osprey or MJF and Osprey for
either
the
one
title?
is either one is great, but honestly, at they're fighting at All In, right?
Yeah,
Osprey fights at All In, and it's in
for the
Wembley,
title. Yeah,
bro. Osprey and Kenny at Wembley, yeah, man, come on, that's you know what you about to get from that. That's just like watching Osprey and Swerve. Like you gonna get a A+ quality match.
did you notice that Kenny he name dropped Cody last week?
Hmm. Yep, they ain't holding back. MJF name drop Cody.
Mhm.
He was listing everybody that he beat.
Well, all right then. All right, everybody. This has been episode 208 of the OTR Wrestling Podcast. I'm your
Trey's
man
tired.
Trey. I am. This is your man Trey, aka OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey, aka Watch Party Trey.
And this is your boy JD, aka OTR Mic Drop, aka Prediction Champion with Truth. Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Might get mic drop the mic. I don't know. We might see what's gonna happen. I want to get like 6 people on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I want Xander to be on here, Truth to be on here, Jern to be on here with the OTR crew. You know what I'm saying? Expand, strengthen numbers. We about to make a banger of a jump. Maybe we might get there for the prediction for SummerSlam. I want all y'all, the ones who are always on here, the ones who are always tuning in. Y'all are gonna join us for the biggest prediction episode for SummerSlam. I'm calling it the biggest prediction episode for SummerSlam.
That's gonna be a mean episode.
That's gonna be a mean ass. I hope you got your pad ready, bro. You might need to write down the names in advance, just so you don't have to do it right then and there.
We gotta make sure everybody can do it first.
Hey, listen, I'm naming it. The only one that might not make it is Jay, because I know his anniversary is the July 28th, so I don't know if they're going out of town or not. So we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to work around it. But I know Jern gonna make it. I'm pretty sure Truth can make it. We'll have to see what Xander. Me and you gonna be on here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. But we outside tomorrow. Peace, y'all.